Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is All Things Livy. If this is your first time or if you've just stumbled across this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're an old subscriber, you're welcome once again. Today our video is about how you can use an Ankara piece to make different headgear. Stick around to the end and watch, please. I beg, please. Please stick around and watch. So let's get into the video. We wanted to use an Ankara that matched my outfit that I was wearing that day, so we chose blue. While placing it on the head, we used the width as opposed to each length. The reason we chose that is we wanted it to appear much longer than than it would have seen if we had used the length. I hope you get what I mean. So we tied it tight. We made sure it's properly tied onto the head. As you'll notice, we wanted it longer. We tried to make sure all the parts of the Ankara were properly gathered, inclusive of the ties. We gathered them all. As you can see that we wanted to make sure it's neatly done, considering I have a huge chunk of braids back on the back of my head, so we wanted to make sure that is neatly done. So we gathered everything inclusive of that tie, the ties we had made at the back. We tried to make sure everything was properly neatly done. As rotating everything inwards. Reason is we wanted everything, we didn't want the, how do I call it, the inner part of the cloth to be seen. So if you're to do this, make sure you do it so neatly, better than I actually. So you rotate it, you do that until you're able to put it over your head. Yes, so we did that continuously until we were able to do so. The aim is to make sure we have that band around our head to give it that extra oomph, if you get what I mean. So we did that, rotated it, and were able to achieve our goal. Though at the end it was, because of the way we had tied it, it gives you that uneven look. So you want to make sure that is also neatly done. While I was doing it, of course, you know, when you're looking at the mirror, you get confused. I started twisting it the opposite way, so yeah, it started unraveling, so we had to redo it a bit. So yes, we had to gather everything afresh, and we did that. Yes, be patient. Don't get exhausted. So we gathered it and got it in place, and yeah, that was our look. Look at it, look at it. Don't you want it on your head? Yeah, boy. So anyways, we got it done, and that is the end result. Yes, so if you could choose to wear it in another way by having the braids pulled out, and that is what I'm doing. So if you want that extra look or that extra, you know, you pull out the braids. I pulled out the ones at the end. Yes, that is it, to give it that extra look, and the look was amazing. I know you can see that it's so amazing with the braids down. So yeah, that was our first look. For the second look, we still gathered our Ankara, folded it into two, that is in terms of the length, and just pulled it over the head. This is like the simplest way to wear an Ankara. You just gather it, pull it over your head, twist it, hold one piece, keep twisting the other over the other piece gradually until it's done. Then tuck it in nicely. Do the same thing with the other piece. Yeah, gather it around and you'll have a good nicely done bun. Same thing, you want to make sure the cloth is evenly done. You want to make sure we don't see those other parts, the inner parts of the outfit. So yeah, we did that and we were able to achieve the look. This is like the easiest and simplest way to have an Ankara as a headband, and clearly it looked good. Why not? I slayed the look. Yes, so that was our second look. So for the third look, we still used the very same Ankara we had on. We still folded it into two. Once we're done with the folding, as you can see, we pulled back the hair that was that we had pulled down. Yes, so with this, take your time, make sure everything is done nicely. Get it around your head from the back. Same thing, this is as easy as the one we had just done. Gather that Ankara, rotate it around your head, and boom, you have a look. Make sure your ears are covered. As you can see, I try to pull it down over my ears. The reason we're doing so is to give it that extra look. So you cover your ears, not the whole ear, but just part of it, the upper part of the pinna. So get it covered, and then uh, tuck in the Ankara from the back. Make sure it's tucked in nicely, and that is the look. It's as easy as that. One thing you should know is you want to make sure it is symmetrical, it is in the middle of your face. So that is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make sure that the Ankara is seated or situated nicely at the center of our face. Yeah, that is it. For this look, of course, we started with her hair let down. I wanted to make sure we have those two pieces out. We pulled the two, how do I call them, the two center pieces of the braids, gathered up the braids. Yes, we gathered them up and tied them using the very braids. These braids were made out of kinky. So kinky is easy to use if you're to gather it up. It looks bulky, but kinky is very light. Even when you use a lot of pieces, it's usually light on the head. So yeah, we did that. We gathered it up. Once we had the bun on, we still used our blue Ankara, dropped it onto the head like a hot potato. Anyways, we did that. So you center it and then make sure it covers most of the part of the head, but you just want, sorry, your hair. You want to make sure that the two pieces that you pulled out earlier are left out, and then you gather everything together. And then after you've done that, we tried as much as possible to push it as far back as possible, the tie that we're trying to make. The reason is this kind of style looks good when it's really, really neat, when we don't see much of the piece of the Ankara. I mean the ties. We want to make sure they are behind. And then we use pins to pin it down so that it doesn't shift. Clearly, since most of it is behind, it can easily shift, so we put pins. If you have fancier pins, it looks actually much more amazing. So if you have some amazing pins, if they're like in silver in color, they give it a better look. So you could do that. And that was a look. This is a look you can wear to a cocktail. This is a look you can wear out. This is the look you can wear anywhere. So yeah, for our final look, we still got the Ankara, as you can see. We gathered it up so well. We had held our hair midway. We what do I mean by midway? We held some part of it, that is the front to the middle, and then we left the back, or the hair at the back, the braids at the back, sorry. We left them free. So the reason we did that is so that we are able to tie, to all rotate the Ankara around the band that we had held at the front. So what you can do, you can tuck this in at the front like I did. Make sure it's nicely tucked in. We hadn't done that so well, and this seemed a little shorter, so I wanted to make sure nothing is seen at the front, so we pushed it in so nicely, and then did the same on the other side. Yeah, so that is the look. That is our final look. So that is how you can wrap your Ankara around your head. Oh, sorry, I had another look for you. My bad. This is our final look. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Have a beautiful day. All in all, thank you for passing by. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Please, if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you want to advise on anything, on something I could do for you, please leave it also in the comment section. Those who have forgotten to subscribe, please subscribe. Your subscriptions encourage me. The more you subscribe, the more I'm encouraged to make more of these videos. Have a blessed day. Bye.